Excellent. Okay, so welcome and thank you very much, ladies. And just going to put you on speaker. There you are. Can you all see me? Thumbs up if you can all see me. Excellent. Good. Okay. So as I said, this is going to be a great practice session for me because I haven't done this for quite a long time. But I'm going to go through some obviously different scarf tie-in exercises. There's some that are really quite simple, and then we're going to go on to more difficult, but I'm going to go through it step by step, and if you want me to stop, just shout. Yeah. So a little bit of history, as in terms of scarves. They do say that it was men that wore the scarves to begin with, and they wore them to kind of wipe their sweat after the sun, during the heat. But actually, it was an Egyptian queen called Queen Nefertiti who actually wore a scarf for the first time as part of her headdress. And then scarves were worn in the Chinese Empire to denote rank in the military. So anyway, it's come a very long way since then, and it's become a huge accessory. And they're really versatile, very elegant. And also they're really great to use as a pop of color. So if you're worried about using a color on yourselves, you can always try it with a scarf. Or let's say animal print is very in at the moment, and if you're kind of uncomfortable about wearing animal print as a dress or a top, then you can buy obviously animal print scarves. So you can kind of start small. So they're quite nice to do that. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Okay, so if you grab a scarf, and the first one is the drape, and that's exactly, I'm going to take my glasses off, and that's exactly what it is. It's called the drape. So we're just going to drape that over, and that's going to look very different if you've got a woolen scarf or if you've got a silk scarf. So that's kind of quite different. So that's called the drape. So you can just drape it over. It's quite nice if you put that inside a jacket. So you've got a little bit of colour inside the jacket, so that's quite nice. And then you've got the drape. So what we're going to do, the drape, the wrap. So we're going to just literally wrap this round our shoulders. Are you having a go, ladies? And that's the wrap. Okay, so you can just wrap that. It's quite nice with the sundress. And then if you just drop that, this is quite nice if you just have it just in between your elbows there. So if you're wearing a ball gown, that's quite lovely to have as you walk in to the event. Very elegant, very ladylike, and then you can have it at the end of the evening when you get a bit cold. So that's the wrap. So options of the wrap. Let's talk about some options. So we can grab all of the ends here. And then you probably haven't got one, but you can actually just tie a knot in it there. Just so tie a knot there. I'm just going to use a hairband, yeah, and I'm just going to pop that here, and then just pop it through. And you can just either leave it like that, and then you can just have that as a bolero. How's that? That's nice and easy, isn't it, ladies? Let me see if I can see you. Let's see.
Nice.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, like that.
As a little bolero. So, and then once again, you can tie it, put a little knot in it here, and then you can play around with it and put it to the side. It doesn't have to be in the middle. So that's quite elegant as well. You see that? So even if you do it with your with the hairband to the front, you can just move it round to the side, yeah, as an alternative. So either in the middle or to the side, but very, very different look. Got lots of people coming in, does that mean?
Yeah.
Sorry, Philomena, what I didn't do is I didn't do the enable. I don't know if you did that.
What?
where they're in a room, waiting room.
No, they're not in the waiting room.
Okay. And then the other one, same kind of version of the wrap, is just literally wrap it over your shoulders here. And then once again, this is a real Philomena one, this. Just literally pin a brooch there. This is quite nice if you've got a really, really plain scarf. Yeah, so you can put a brooch. I've got a tiny little brooch there, but I'd go for a really big flower or something. So that's another one where you can just literally throw it to your left or right shoulder. Yeah, and then put a brooch there, which is quite nice. How's that?
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, so let me tell you, if you want me to stop and go over any, I'm not sure how best to do this, but
If they do, they can unmute themselves and talk to you and then mute themselves again.
Okay, if you want to unmute yourselves, ladies, if you've got any questions, then I'm happy to take those. And then this is called the toss. Don't worry about the names, because what I'll do is, as I said, I'm going to print this out for you. I'm going to turn it into a PDF and I'm going to send it on to Philomena and she can pass them on because they're all pictures. So this is exactly what it says on the tin. Toss it over your shoulder. There you go. How simple is that? Yeah, so that's another one. That's called the toss. And once again, that's going to look very different with a silk scarf. That's going to look very different with a woolen scarf. And then we're going to do something that's called the infinity. I'm just using different scarves to see what looks best. Okay, so the infinity is literally just tie a knot at the end of your scarf here. And then let you wait for you to do that. And then just twist it once and then take it over. And that's called the infinity. There you go. That's another one. It's quite nice. So that's literally just tying a knot at the end, making it much longer, turning it into a loop. You turn it and then take it over. That's called the infinity. Then we've got the European loop. So the European loop, most of you know. Actually, if any of you have got any that you'd like to share with us, that would be quite nice as well. So the loop is this. Fold it in half and then take it over your neck and then literally pull it through the loop. That's called the European loop. And once again, you can have that really loose or you can have that a little bit tighter, up to you. And it also really depends on what you have on. So that would be quite nice with a crisp white shirt. You can pop it inside the shirt, pop it inside the blouse. And then a variation on that loop is, so take it through that loop, all of it, and then we're going to twist it and take it through again. That's called the braid. So that's gone twice. That's called the braid.
You want to show that one again?
Yeah, I'm going to do it twice because there's a variation on that. So you go through the loop once, take the loop and just twist it. You can just play around with this and then pop it through, and that's called the braid. So you can just pull it to see where that looks better. And then the other option on that one is, I'm going to come closer. So I'm going to take the loop and I'm just going to take one of the other ends of the scarf and loop it through. Then I'm going to twist that loop and I'm going to take through the other one. So that's a much flatter. You see that? That's a variation on the loop. I have no idea what it's called. Yeah. So, yeah. How's that?
Like that.
It's a variation on the braid, really, to be honest, rather than the loop. Yeah. And then we've got the, let's see if I can get another scarf so it's more colourful. This is called the waterfall. So I'm wrapping it round. Some people call this, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to just put my hair up. because I'm going to be wrapping things around now. I'm going to wrap it round, and then I'm going to take the top part of that actually, and then I'm just going to literally put that right there, and then hide that underneath that. That's called the cowboy or the waterfall. Yeah, that kind of represents the waterfall. So let me do that again. So it's just a loop here. It's called the modern loop, by the way. This is called the modern loop. So just take apart this part. You can just play around with it as in terms of how much, it depends on how much material you have. So just play around with that corner, and then just take it. I take quite a lot and put it up. What you want to try and do is centralize it here. Just play around with it here, and then hide it underneath there. So it's like a water. It represents a waterfall. That's quite another nice one underneath a crisp white shirt as well. So that's called the waterfall. So I've got a lot of material there.
How are we doing, ladies? Any questions?
Let's have a look at you. How are we doing?
Looking gorgeous.
Does anybody want to practice one? Go on, Scylla. Are we doing the loop? Is there any you want me to go over, or can you not remember the names? Am I going too fast? Anybody? Okay, all good. All right. Okay. So now we're going to get a little bit more complicated. So I'll try and slow down a bit. And this is called the bunny ears. We're going to create some bunny ears. So we're going to take the scarf, and we're going to have, I'm going to try and level that out a bit because I've got quite a lot of material there. And I'm going to have a little bit of material here. Yeah, and then I'm going to wrap it round loosely and wrap it round twice. Then I'm going to take it to the side. Do I take it to the side? No, I'll go down, I think. Yeah, I'll go down here. And then, so what I did, let me go through that again. Wrapped it round twice, and I took it over the top and then to the side. And then I'm going to tie a little knot to produce those ears. I don't know if I should have gone over the top of that. There you go.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So that's, and depending on the length of your scarf, you can tuck it under there, look, a little bit. So it just pokes out, those two little ears poke out. I've got plenty of material there, but that's quite a nice one. Let's do that again, ladies, so that I'm not rushing. So we've gone twice over, twice round. And then, I mean, you could just tie it to the side, actually, here, and then do it. But I've taken it over the top to the side, and then I would probably double knot it, because then you get smaller ears. See if I can double knot mine. I would have chosen the scarf that's got, there you go. So you can really play around with that, and then just centralize it or put it to the side. That's called bunny ears. That's
very chic.
Very chic. Yes, very chic, very lovely. They're called bunny ears. And then we're going to undo that without strangling myself. And then we're going to do the hidden knot. This is probably not a great one to do that with. So the hidden knot is literally, we're going to knot it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, yes, I am. I'm going to knot it. No, I'm not. I'm going to do the fake knot. Sorry, ladies. Okay, so what I'm doing is, there is a hidden knot. So I'm going to wrap it around my hand and kind of do a loop so that we're producing like a knot there. You see that? I don't know if it's easier just to do it with without wrapping it around your hands, but I wrap it around my hands. And then what I do is that bit here, that loop, I take that down, the other part down, and then there's your fake knot. And once again, you can take that up, you can make it lower, you can take it higher, and then once again, you can obviously put a nice big brooch on that if you like, and that's quite lovely as well. That gives you a very different look.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah, that's called the fake knot. So you can have that to the top, or you can have it lower down, entirely up to you. You can play around with how loose you want that or how tight. Good. Have we practiced that? Let me see if anyone's practiced the fake knot.
I think Scylla's trying to.
Yeah. Nice one, Sandra. Well done. Oh, Jenny's here as well. So how are we doing? Yeah, go on, Scylla. That's good. Keep going. So just wrap it round and make a loop. Bring it back on itself so it's got a loop. Yeah, so it's almost as if you're just tying a knot. Yeah, so if I wrap it round here and then bring it through, so we've got a loop. Okay, so wrap it round, take it over, and then bring it through. Can you see that? Let me see if I can see if you. Most of you seem to be doing that. Yeah, that's good. That's excellent. And then bring the other bit through the top of that and then pull it. How are we doing, Sally? Good?
Yay!
Excellent. Yeah, that's it, Scylla. Well done. That's the fake knot. Nice, very lovely. Okay. Then we're going to do the boa. So let me put you closer. I'm squinting away here. This is called the boa. Don't worry about not remembering the names because I'm going to give you this printout. So the boa is you just take it round. This is very easy, ladies. Make this loose. You can tighten this up as much as you like, but take this and we're just going to literally go over and over and over and over till there's no more. Then take the other strand over and over. That's the boa. I'm going to get myself a nice sip of tea there.
That's nice. Like a little snood.
Yeah, so it is. Oh, look at that. You've all done that very quickly and very lovely, very nicely. So yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it, that one?
Mm.
Yeah.
It's nice at the top.
Yeah, you can add a pop of colour, so it's great. You know, it's just I've just got a black top on, so it's nice. You can just put a jacket on and then add your pop of colour. That's a good one for a pop of colour. Now we're going to go to, this is called the magic trick. So I'm going to come right close. So we're going to, most of them start with just this modern loop. This is called a modern loop. So this is, you can just have this. So Philomena, you wear this quite a lot. It's called the modern loop. I don't know if you knew that, but it's called the modern loop. Wealth of information, me. Okay, so the magic trick is, so make this loose and take your hand through that loop and take one of the strands. Now, as you take one of the strands through, you're going to produce another loop, and you're going to take the other strand and bring it through.
Oh, I think we need to do that one again.
Oh, we will. It's fine. The magic trick.
Looks nice.
It would have to be the magic. It would have to be more complicated, and you can choose whether, because it will be a slightly different look if you take it under or over that loop. So let's start again. So let's go through, loop it round once, make it loose. This is loop one. Yeah. So put your hand through that loop and then take one strand and pull it through. As you pull it through, I've made myself another loop here, and then I'm going to go and get the other loop, the other strand, and bring it through.
This is my favourite. I wear this all the time.
Okay, I wear this all the time as well.
I like that, yeah.
I wear these in the banks, the the bank clerks wear these. Do you call them black bank clerks now? I don't know if you do, but they wear these all the time. So that's the magic trick. Did we do that, ladies? I'm gonna do that with you. So we're gonna do that together. Let's do that together. See if we can do that together. Okay. So we're gonna. Do you see me as one, or do you see me as a gallery now?
If they're going to speaker view, they should just see you as one.
Yeah, just so that you can see me, because at the moment I've put you on gallery so that I can see you all. So if you go round once, that's your modern loop. Put your hand through the top and pull through that strand. As you pull through that strand, you've made that loop. You can take it over the top, but I tend to take it under and then pull it through, pull the other strand through. So you can just play around with pulling that strand through. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Very nice, Hilary. How are we doing, Joanna? I can see you.
Spotlight a couple of them or pin them or something.
How are we doing? Yeah, that's good. Do you want to do it together with me? Should we do it together?
You've come off the spotlight.
I know I'm doing it with Joanna so she can see me. So go it round, yeah, and put your hand through, yeah, and then pull that strand, and then yeah, through that, pull your other strand, go under, yeah, and pull it through. There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay. So it's just a matter of patience, actually, ladies. So yeah, which I don't have, so which is why I just wear this one all the time. Okay, so now we're going to do the celebrity. See if I can remember this one. So once again, we're starting with the loop. And how am I doing this? Yes, this one is loop it round twice. And then I'm taking this down here. So let me go, I've wrapped it round twice. And then I've taken one of the strands, take it over and pull it down. And then this one goes over the top. And that's called the celebrity. And I think I look like one.
Always.
Well, no, just with this scarf, Philomena. So yeah, that's called the celebrity. Do you want me to go through that one again? Because that's quite a nice, easy one. And I tell you what I like about that, it's quite high up. I mean, you can take it down if you want, depends on how loose this is, but it seems to keep my neck really warm, that one. I quite like that one. So I'm going to do that again for you. So loop it round twice, bring it down.
Does it go over both the loops or just one of the loops?
No, over both the loops. Good question, thank you. Both over the loops down the front, and then just take this one and just tuck it in.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's really simple but really effective. So that's called the celebrity. Yeah. So we're gonna have fun with this next one. I've never made it today. So we are gonna have fun. Okay, so this one we're going to twist. And I kind of twist towards me, towards my chest. Not that it matters. In fact, let's do that. So bring it down. Twist, 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 twist. And then take it round and keep twisting. Keep twisting. Keep twisting. I'm hoping this is going to work. Keep twisting. Keep twisting. And then I'm going to bring this bit through in between those and then throw it back. And then I'm going to do the same in between this and throw it back. So it looks it's got those two little, it's probably better with a silk scarf. There you go. That's called the Myra. Let's call it the twist, shall we? That's called the Myra. How are we doing with that one? Do you want me to go through that one again,
No,
ladies?
Scylla's laughing. She's obviously.
Scylla's laughing. Scylla, what I did when I was practicing this one, I can't tell you how many times I nearly strangled myself. So don't be doing that, ladies. So don't be suing me. So twist, 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 keep twisting, keep twisting. You can make that a lot looser if you wanted to, ladies. And I think it's probably nicer with a silk scarf, maybe. Take it round and then twist, twist, twist.
Do it with your peacock one.
Sorry? Yeah, I might do
Do it with the peacock scarf.
And then bring it through both those loops in between and then throw it behind. And then this one goes in between and throw it behind. So you've got those little bits.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, which is quite nice. That's called the Myra. I'd call it the twist, but they've called it the Myra. I don't know where they get these names from. And then we're going to go through and do the hidden knot, which is simple. Hidden knot is literally a knot. Let's open that up a bit. Let's knot that and then literally hide that underneath there. And I'm not doing a grand job of this. That's the hidden knot, which is also quite nice actually around your neck. So warm. So you can play around with that, and that actually really looks nice with the one that Scylla's got. Scylla, I thought you had I saw you had a really thick woolen scarf. That's quite nice actually with a thick woolen scarf where you do the knot, and then in fact you don't even probably have to double knot it. You can just put it underneath like that. That's quite nice with the woolen one. That's a nice one with the woolen one. So and then we've got the turtleneck, which is literally looping it. I actually used to do this quite a lot. Loop it, and then just wrap it under and wrap that under. That's the turtleneck.
That's nice.
Yeah, I like that. Just keep wrapping it round, wrap it round, which is quite nice as well. Yeah? How are we doing? I hope I'm not going too fast, ladies. I'm worried that I'm going too fast for you. Okay. This is what
If you want Rosa to redo any of them, just ask as you go along.
Yeah, please. So I'm going to do, this is what we call Ralph Lauren. So we're going to,
Rosa,
yeah, sorry.
the one you said you could do with a thick scarf, do you think you could do that again? Because I missed it.
Which one? The hidden knot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got this lovely scarf, you know, this beautiful scarf.
Yeah.
But
Okay. So if you just wrap it round once, so you've got the modern loop.
Yeah.
Then tie a knot. You
Tie a
might,
knot.
that's quite thick, that one. So just tie a knot, or you might just be able to just without a full knot. But I would do a knot and then literally take this top bit and hide the knot underneath.
Right there.
Yeah, so you hide
Under that piece.
Yeah.
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 Like that. Thank you.
Excellent questions. We love it. Okay, so Ralph Lauren, you kind of need a square scarf for this, but I'm going to make this scarf into a square. And so I'm just going to fold this in half here, so it's more square. You see that scarf? Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that into a triangle. So I'm going to put that in half, corner to corner there. So I've got a triangle, she says very badly. Yeah, so I've got a triangle. Yeah, you see that? And I'm going to take the longer piece of that triangle and I'm going to, are you all with me? I'm going to take it around my neck, loop it back round the front here. I'm going to straighten this out a bit. And then I'm going to tie a knot. This is a silk scarf, so I have to do it. Tie a knot at the front here. And then I'm going to bring this bit up here. Okay, that's too loose, so I'm going to try that again for you. That's called the Ralph Lauren. It's really nice, this one. Take that up and then do the knot underneath there. So the knot goes over the top of that bit at the front, and you can leave the knot at the front. I'm going to try it with a different scarf actually, ladies, because that one's really nice. This is too soft, this scarf. I'm going to try it with something else, because this is one of my favorites actually. This really does look nice with a blazer. And let me see if I can turn this one into a triangle. Let's do the peacock one. So I've turned that into a square by just folding it in half, and then obviously diagonally to get myself that triangle. And then I'm taking it round the back, bring it round the front. So kind of pull that quite tight. This is a new a new scarf, lady, so it's got the tag on it still. Tie the knot and then bring this forward. That's called the Ralph Lauren, and that looks really nice inside a jumper, or a top, a V-neck top, or a crisp white blouse and a blazer. That's called the Ralph Lauren. And then with that also, if you've got a smaller scarf, if you've got a square scarf, if any of you got square scarves, what you can do is once again, you can produce that triangle. See if I can get that triangle better. Yeah. And then try to, I'm going to see if I can do this on my keyboard, and I'm just going to fold it, keep folding it like this. So it's a flat piece here. Keep folding it, keep folding it. So it's nice and flat, probably about 2 or 3 inches. And then I'm going to tie a knot in it. And then I'm going to wrap it round as a choker.
Oh, I like that.
I thought you might. So with a smaller scarf, a small square scarf, it's, you can, when you, I have done this, I haven't got a table, but when you fold it flat. So then this bit is really flat, and then you can see the knot better. That's the choker. Yeah, so when you're doing that, and you've got that triangle, when you're folding it, fold it really flat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So just keep folding it so it's really, really, really flat.
Be like you're making a waistband.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And talking about waistbands, we can just take that scarf, any scarf. Let me use this one, and we can just pop it round our jeans or our trousers for a pop of colour. Here, look. So keep taking it round. Another way of wearing your scarves. You don't have to wear it around your neck. So I'd probably do it to the side. There you go. Add a bit of colour to your trousers. That's quite nice if you're going on holiday, actually, ladies, or if you've got a pair of palazzo pants with the belt loops. I don't know, then you can pop that round. And then we're going to take our scarves, and lots of people come into the boutique and say, have you got this colour bolero? Have you got this colour bolero? And we don't. But what you can do, ladies, is, this is quite long, but if you take your scarf and at each end, just knot it. I'm going to show you with a couple of scarves because this depends on the length of your scarf. And then knot the other two, the other end. Yeah. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a jacket out of this. So you can, I'm going to pop that in one arm. This is very long and silky, but I am going to show you it with others. And then you've made yourself a little jacket.
Nice.
So that's quite a long jacket, but it's really nice to go over your sundresses in the summer. So I'm going to show you with another scarf. So you've made yourself, that's quite a long scarf, you see, but if it's a smaller scarf, then that jacket is tighter. So that's called the jacket. How's that? Shall I show you with another one? Let's see if I can show you with this one. Was this long? That's equally as long. Maybe if I fold this in half. See what other scarves I've got. Yeah, so if you've got a smaller jacket, these are too long. Okay, so I think they're too long to show you, but it's another alternative to adding colour to your wardrobe, and then you can match. Yeah, this is another long one, I'm afraid. So I don't know if anyone else has got a shorter scarf there. Anyone else who's done that and can show me, because it looks really nice with a shorter scarf. Is Shirley in there or is she gone?
She's there.
She's gone.
No, she's there.
She had a shorter scarf that she could show me.
She's there. She's online, Rosa.
Anyone else got a smaller scarf?
Got a smaller
square,
scarf.
huh? Then, because this is really long. Helen, do you want to go with your scarf? So the shorter ends, just tie them up together. And then wrap it around you and go and use those as a... As your,
Oh, the jacket.
yeah, your little jackets. And then that's a... I think that's slightly shorter. So you've got a little...
This is probably too short, this one.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if Helen had a shorter one there.
So yeah.
You just tie the shorter ends together. Both ends. There you go, Helen. Let's have a look.
There we are.
Helen, that's a very convoluted way of putting it on. Wrap it around the back of you, Helen. Anyone else? Let's have a look. Hillary's done it, has she? Let's have a look, Hillary. I've just got you on spotlight, Hillary. So we can see you.
Long, yeah.
Is yours long? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a nice one. Who's that? Sam. Let's, oh,
Helen.
Sam. Who's Sam? That's Helen. Let's have a look, Helen. Yeah, so that's a shorter one. See?
Oh,
We
no.
can't see that.
Huh?
We can only see Hillary.
Oh,
Are you going to
Good
see
for me.
Hillary? Let me show you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, do you want to stand up again, Helen?
Oops, there we go. So yes, quite tricky to get my arms back and in, but worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Can you see that, ladies, or not? Yeah? Okay, excellent. That's your jacket. Then the other thing you can do is, if you're on holiday, perhaps, and you're obviously sunbathing, and you need to go and get some lunch, and you can just pop, I'm not just saying just pop the top on. Oh, let me put myself on spotlight, sorry.
You're on spotlight.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'll put you on.
Okay, yeah.
You've taken yourself off now.
Oh, have I? I'm sorry. How have I done that then?
You're okay.
I'm okay. Okay. So you can literally, once again, get your square scarf, fold it into a triangle, and then literally pop the long end round, and then tie your knot, and you've got yourself a nice little top that you can put over your bikini top. If you've got a pair of shorts on, you can go and have some lunch. So that's that one. So that's your little top. So, and the way you do that is obviously if you've got a square scarf, just turn it into a triangle, corner to corner, then take the long edge and pop it round your bosoms and then tie it up at the back. So that's quite nice to cover up. And then the other one is my favorite, or Philomena's favorite, is the dress. So this is another one, especially if you've got a nice long scarf. So underneath your arms, take your corner, both corners here, and then cross it at the front, and then tie a knot at the back. And you've got yourself a nice little sundress. Obviously, I've got it over the top of some jeans. Well, that's your sundress. Out of your scarf. So, how's that? Have you all had a go at that? Yeah. So literally, yeah. Obviously, depending on how big that scarf is.
Oh, let's look at Hillary. Hillary, let's have a look.
Where's Hillary? Oh, this is Hillary. Hold on, let me spotlight you, Hillary. There you go. Yeah, nice. It's really nice. It's nice with the spots. Yeah, so that's a nice little sundress there. There you go. And then the last two, which are easy peasy, is don't forget you can just wrap one of these around a scarf. A scarf, it is a scarf. A bag for a pop of colour. So add a pop of colour to your bag. Literally, you can either fold the scarf in half if it's too long, or just knot it. Just pop it onto a bag. Then you've got yourself some colour as you're walking along here. So I'd probably fold that in half again so it's not so long, but it's quite nice to, if it's too hot, obviously when you're going out shopping sometimes I get too hot, so I pop a scarf around my bag, and then if it gets colder, because I've done 3 or 4 hours of shopping and it's now afternoon.
Pre-pandemic, of course.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And then the other thing is you can wrap round a hat. So
Oh, I like that.
yeah. So any choice, any scarf that you've got at home, you can just wrap round a hat and literally just knot it. Easy peasy, just pop it round a hat. So
I'm going to do that on my next holiday.
there you go. Yeah. So you can do that. You can take a scarf that matches your bikini and then pop it around your hat. And then once again, obviously, it can be any hat. This is a little bit squashed. And any scarf. So it really changes it completely. Yeah, so you just pop it around a hat. I would use a silk one, wouldn't I? So yeah, so and also you can have that band as thin as you like it, or as thick as you like. So it's not doing that well there. There you go. Pop it round. Oh, I'm going to do one more thing, ladies. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Right, this is the last one, I promise. So we're still on holiday, because let's think and let's dream about being on that beach. It's really hot, the sun's on you, and you want to kind of protect yourself a little bit from the sun. Once again, we're gonna take a triangle, yeah, and then we're going to wrap that. This is going to take a bit of time. It's going to wrap around my head. I could have had a bit more of a pop of colour, really. and tie a knot in the back of it. I'm using a different scarf. That's too
silky.
it's too silky. Yeah. So, and this has got a bit more colour in it as well, so you can see it better. Just take that round your head. Oh, Rosa.
Yeah, look, we've got one who's already done it. Here's one we've done already.
Let's go. Yeah. Who's that?
There she is. Look.
Helen, well done you. Yeah, so you just tie a knot at the back, pull it tight, and then you've got some cover. And then just pop on a pair of glasses. Here's one I prepared earlier. Ready for the beach. There you go.
Like you're in Egypt.
Yeah, so that's great actually, because that will also protect the back of your neck as well. So it's just about having the confidence to wear it, really. That's it, ladies. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that's been enough for you. I hope it's not been too much. So is there any that you'd like me to go through? Let me just unmute you all.
Can we send the video out to people that have attended just this session?
Yes, let me just stop recording.